Hey guys, Bill here. You know, if you watch this channel regularly, you know I have more than just a casual interest in crocodiles. And a lot of you guys are just like me. So I thought what we would do today is take a little closer look at crocodiles and see if we can uncover some of the most amazing things to know about them. Now, to help us out is going to be Bill's channel regular contributor, Sam from the Be Amazed channel. I'll be back right after Sam's report, so hang in there.
Whilst crocs have lurked their way into many various lists, this video is devoted to the most downright crazy facts about them. I'm Sam, and these are 12 pretty crazy facts about crocodiles. Number 12. Crystal eyes. Crocodiles have a thin layer of guanine crystals behind their retina, which means that they have exceptional vision, enabling them to hunt in darkened environments. They also have a special transparent eyelid that protects their eye when underwater, so they can see when completely submerged, even at night. Number 11. Crazy sleepers. Crocodiles are nocturnal animals, meaning that they sleep mostly during the day and hunt at night. Crocs have a strange way of sleeping though. They are very light sleepers that sleep intermittently during the day, waking up at slight disturbances. What's especially crazy is that they often sleep with one eye open and watching. Number 10. Crocodiles cry too. When someone fakes sadness, it's said that they cry crocodile tears, a phrase that comes from an old myth that the animals cry while eating. Well, crazily enough, researchers from the University of Florida actually tested this theory and found that crocodiles really do weep a foamy, frothy liquid while banqueting, but for psychological reasons rather than rascally reptilian remorse. Number 9. Huge prehistoric crocodiles. If you take a look back millions of years ago, you'll find some monstrous crocodiles, but none more so than the Sarcosuchus imperator, which is estimated to reach 12 meters in length and 8 metric tons in weight. It was a freshwater species that lived over 110 million years ago, and is estimated to be over 2 meters longer than the sea-dwelling Machimasaurus rex, which, as you can see from this fossil in Tunisia, is a giant by itself. Number 8. The Dwarf Crocodile. Not all crocodiles are as huge as you may think, and none are as small as the appropriately named Dwarf Crocodile. This mini croc usually grows to around 1.5 meters long and features biological attributes that are consistent with miniaturization. Despite their size though, these crocs have heavy plated armor and are really ferocious and will attack animals larger than themselves. Number 7. Shark killers. This of course relates to the largest crocodile and the largest reptile on the planet, the saltwater crocodile. It's well known, but not for its ecological track record of being a shark killer. In one case, a highly aggressive bull shark was killed by a saltwater crocodile while a fisherman documented the encounter. Land-dwelling prey might include animals as large as the water buffalo, while visits to open water may lead to a meal of fresh shark meat. Number 6. Deceptive Tactics. Few animals are clever enough to use tools, apparently including crocodiles. Reptile researchers from India have recently documented crocodiles luring birds to their deaths with sticks, creating the illusion of a prime nesting site. Birds get lured to this nesting site so that crocodiles would seize them as meals. Pretty impressive, I'm sure you'll agree. Number 5. Tree climbers. After seemingly far-fetched anecdotal reports of climbing crocodilians, researchers from the University of Tennessee conducted investigations in Africa, Australia and the Americas and determined that 4 crocodilian species can climb trees. These species, which include the imposing saltwater crocodile and the freshwater crocodile, will actually scale trees, which speaks to the sheer strength of these creatures in spite of their rather awkward body plans. Number 4. Strange sunbathers. When crocodiles sit on the riverbanks with their mouths open, it's not aggression. They're trying to cool off as they sweat through their mouths. And if you wondered why they bothered climbing trees, well, they make the unlikely ascent when there's a lack of ground on which they can catch enough of the sun's rays. Number 3. Vertical strike. Crocodiles do not normally chase their prey. Their typical hunting strategy is one of surprise, lunging at prey, and they are able to use their tail and powerful hind legs to spring out of the water. In fact, using the force of their tail against the riverbed, they're able to vertically lunge far out of the water, and we've even spotted them in a BBC documentary, pouncing for flying bats. Number 2. Crazy jaw. Each crocodile jaw has 24 teeth that are not meant to chew, but to grasp and crush. The muscles that close the crocodile's jaw are capable of generating enormous power, yet the muscles that open the jaws have little strength. Even a rubber band around the snout of a crocodile is sufficient to prevent it from opening its mouth. The Nile and saltwater crocodiles have the strongest bite forces of any animals, with the National Geographic testing the saltwater crocodile to bite with a force of up to 3,700 psi, although others have tested it to be above 7,000 psi. This is not to be confused with bite per pound of body weight, or relative to size, in which the black piranha wins hands down. Number 1. Crazy diet. Crocodiles will eat pretty much whatever they can, even though they'll only eat about 50 meals in a year. One crocodile in a park in the Ukraine accidentally ate a mobile phone dropped by a visitor. It continued to ring inside the animal's stomach. If that's weird, then hear this. They even swallow stones that grind food inside their stomachs, and also act as a ballast. This video has been made for Bill's channel by myself, Sam. I also make videos on my own channel called Be Amazed. There'll be a link in the description, so please check it out for more amazing videos.
Hey, thanks, Sam. That was a great report. I mean, there was all sorts of stuff in there that I never knew about crocodiles. But hey, you know, when it really comes down to it, it's one thing to know a lot about crocodiles, but it's a whole other thing to see them up close and personal. Now, I had the chance to do that a couple years ago in the Philippines, and I posted a video about that right here on my channel on YouTube. I'm going to be leaving a link to it right up here so you can click over and check it out. It also includes some materials about Lolong, one of the all-time biggest crocodiles, and it's really amazing. So I hope you get a chance to check it out. And before I forget, I'm also going to be leaving a link to Sam's Be Amazed channel, also right up here and in the description box. Hop over there, check out all the amazing stuff he has on his channel, and tell him I said hello. See you next time.